Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 988, and at the same time, it's a consecutive day number 988 of blogging, podcasting, whatever you call it. I was able to record and write the update about every single day since, which is achievement for me, maybe not so much for any other person, unless you appreciate how hard it is to write something every day, while knowing that there's no huge benefits to it, and also record something, initially in audio, now in video, knowing that you're just doing that to yourself, for yourself actually, to yourself as well. But there are some benefits, definitely. If you dig into it, it's practice in writing, practice in recording and speaking in front of the camera, trying to get as much as smooth as possible without heavy editing afterwards. Obviously the quality of my updates is nowhere near to those that some established YouTubers do, but again, these people have resources that I don't have, and obviously it makes sense for them to do heavy lifting with even paid employees and editors, etc., because they are getting decent return on their content, while I started this project not for the sake of earning anything about or monetizing it, but rather to make myself accountable. So every day I do an update as a journal, what happened from the morning until the moment I record. Sometimes it's evening, sometimes not. If it's not, then I try to write as much as I can in the blog beyond what I say in the video, and it's usually in the evening or late afternoon, so most of the day is covered. If I miss something, I can always mention it in the next episode. And today is Sunday, end of the weekend in theory for most people in the world, except for at least us in Ireland, because tomorrow is the national holiday, so we have 3-day weekend, basically a long weekend. A lot of people came in to Rusnala, where we are with our small business that you can see slightly the back. It's attached to the car. It's a trailer with a sauna on it. Those of you that follow for longer, you know what it is, but this is more as a reminder for, or kind of explainer for people that are first time seeing me. So we have barrel sauna on the trailer. We bring it to the beach and people book it, half an hour or full hour session, and this is their slot in time. They can go in and out to the ocean, to the Atlantic Ocean, and have a cold water dip, then come back and heat themselves up until their time is up. So it picked up very well. We are approaching an anniversary, first anniversary of the sauna, so it's great to still be in operation. And yesterday was a very strange day. In general, this weekend was a very strange weekend already, because at the same time as the bank holiday weekend happens, there's a annual Rory festival just about 10 miles from here, so 15-16 kilometers from Rusnala in Ballyshannon. because this is where he was born. And Rory Gallagher, for some people, is a completely unknown person. For Irish, is very much known, and for many people following the rock stars and kind of classic rock music, they would know who Rory Gallagher is. Some people say it's a father of rock in Ireland, and he was one of the great guitarists in general. So people celebrate it coming. It's like a small Woodstock or a thing like that. So Ballyshannon is usually packed with camper vans, with tents. There's a couple of scenes where the bands play. There's plenty of food, drink, and all that stuff. So it's a very interesting event. And sorry, I needed to skip for a moment because I have customers and they might need the key. No, we don't. They are going to the sea for dipping. Yeah, it's these are returning customers, very lovely people, especially the guy that is very often here, and he brought his family, wife and daughter. So it's great to see that people bring more people when they visit our sauna and they like it. So yeah, so back to Rory Gallagher. So his festival is ongoing, and it's 3 days festival. It impacts the area a little bit, both on the positive and negative side. Positive, it's a huge influx of business. Is probably generating about 4 to 5 million euro every year. So it's a very significant injection of money into the local economy. But it also draws a lot of people away from surrounding towns and villages. So you can kind of quickly understand that businesses in those towns and villages will get a hit. And in our case, it's not so much of a problem because we don't have that much of a localized audience. Most of the people that know about us, they will come anyway. Even if they are on the festival, they will just come in. So we're not that much dependent on tourists and walking people that are new to us. Of course, new business is always desired and wanted, but we generate most of the revenue by what we built already as a returning customers base. So it wasn't much of a hit. But the strange thing about yesterday was that we didn't have any single walk-in, which is very, very weird. Yet we did a very good day by pre-bookings themselves. Some of them happened before the actual Saturday, and some of them, sorry I'm laughing, but some kid dropped the bodyboard, and it's very windy today, extremely windy, and legend says that he's still running and catching that board tomorrow or the day after. It will take a while. Oh no, he managed. But it was a pretty decent activity, probably about 100 meters that he had to run to even get to the board. Now he has 100 meters back, so good step count for just a blow of the wind. Anyway, so yeah, all of our revenue yesterday was because of the bookings, which is great. On one side, on the other, it was strange there was no walk-ins. Today we also had only one walk-in, and it was a returning person that is never booking by the website, so she's always coming in as a walk-in. So the rest of it was pre-booked sessions, and we started with a kick because in the morning we had a huge group of 25 or so ladies that did a run, yoga, some motivational speech, and then they came to the sauna. So we had to rotate them because we only have six seats, up to 8 with a squeeze. So we had to rotate it in at least 3-4 groups. But it was a good vibe, great vibe, and some pictures were taken, some videos. I hope we will create something out of it. Well, they will create. I was promised to get some of that footage. I wanted to get the drone up, but the wind is extreme from yesterday through today, and we expect tomorrow to be the same. I don't know where it came from, but we are definitely beyond the storm season, and it's like a storm. Some gusts have 50-60 kilometers per hour, so fairly strong. Yeah, so I'm just kind of back on the beach because I needed to drop Julian and Elizabeth back home, and then top up the diesel to make sure that I won't run out of it because it was very low. And I'm back on the beach serving customers until probably about 7:30, and then I'm gone. So this will be the end of Sunday, and afterwards tomorrow we'll probably do a shorter day, maybe half day. We'll open later and close earlier to do that efficiently, because we expect that there won't be much business tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Stay tuned and see you again in tomorrow's episode.